Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome with a new video. I know I am uploading this video late night, but I reached my home I think 1.5 hour before that. So I had my dinner and now I am making this video to give my self-given analysis of IBPS PO Prelims 2025. So mine was shift 3, 23rd August. So as you know the sequence, reasoning comes first and then English, and it is followed by quants. Okay, so in reasoning section, so first section open was the inequalities. There were 3 questions on inequality, and I was getting the answers like either or follows, and other 2 questions only 2 and only 1 follows, and either or condition. So that question was like y is equal to x, y is greater than x, so like that it was there. And there was one sitting arrangement, so that is of 7 persons. Okay, so that is parallel, so parallel row sitting arrangement. Okay, so this is the sequence I got, and these are the conditions. So they are direct conditions. Okay, and here I try to recollect whatever I remember now. Okay, so they had given that W faces the one who sits second to the right of L. Okay, so 2 persons sit between X and Z, and V sits to the immediate right of Y, and O and J do not sit adjacent to each other, and K sits to the right of N. So I guess this is the sitting arrangement. And then there was that alphanumeric series. So this time it was a numerical series. So I think I was getting answer 3. I mean, this is a pair formation, I guess. Okay, then in miscellaneous question they asked we have to pick the second, third and seventh 12th letter from the given word. Okay, so I was getting NDVS. So no word was forming there. If no meaningful word was forming, we have to mark at. So I marked at. And there was uncertain based puzzle was there. I don't know how many persons came here. I mean, currently I am unable to recall where they were seated. I only know M was sitting at the left end and D was sitting at the right end. So this is the only condition I can remember now. That is, the number of persons sitting to the left of L is equal to the number of persons sitting between Q and N. And one question was like, which of the following is true according to this puzzle. So that is something I don't know, but one option was like someone sits to fifth to the left of someone. Currently I don't remember it. Okay, and it was easily doable. Okay, so starting I was getting 4 possibilities, so later it reduced to 2 and finally 1. So that is what I have written here. Then after that there was one blood relation of 3 questions. It was very tricky actually. I solved this twice. Conditions I remember now is G was the only grandson of F. F is the father of D. C is the daughter-in-law of L, and C has 2 children. So remaining conditions they had given or not, I don't know, but I only remember this much. Okay, so do let me know if any of you solved this question and what was the answer for this. This one was tricky actually, so it wasted some of my time. Okay, and then flat floor puzzle. I think it was with variable, maybe year. Okay, I didn't solve this, so I don't know what is the sequence for this. So next was there was a stack based puzzle. So the variable was dry fruits. So the different dry fruits like almonds, walnut, cashews, pistachio, and fig, and some was also there, but totally 6 person. So it was very time taking. So firstly I wrote down all the conditions, but at that time I was not able to solve that, so I left it and marked it for review. So finally I got the answer, and these are the conditions. The number of persons above the person who eat or likes the almond is same as the number of persons below cashew, I guess. Okay, and 3 persons sit between the A and the one who likes cashew, and F is sitting above the one who likes fig, and I don't know whether it is D or B, or one person sit between D and F was immediately sitting above C. So this one I don't know, I don't even know the sequence because I have forgotten most of the conditions, but I was sure like he was sitting at the bottom. Okay, and here the questions were also very doable, only uh, the thing was we have to arrange this correctly. Okay, it took a lot of time. Then this is the puzzle. I don't know, I think I solved thrice, but I got stuck somewhere. It was so confusing. Even after I made four possibilities, it was so confusing. So that's why I stopped it. I didn't solve this. So it was like they had given three posts, and a minimum at least two persons in each department must be there. Okay, so on maximum four persons. So I only remember one condition here, that is G stays with only H. Okay, and okay, so it comprised of five questions and I left it. And this is the direction sense, so it was very easy, but the diagram was like this, and currently I'm unable to recollect the points which they had given. But I know one question, that is they asked which of the following is odd one which with respect to the point E. Okay, and what is the distance between some two points, like I was getting the answer as 6 meter of some point with respect to this. So for that the answer was southeast. Okay, and easy. Okay, so there was no Chinese coding, no sulogs, and no other miscellaneous questions like maximum it used to come in the previous year. Okay, so overall those who chose the wrong question, so maybe their attempts will be low. Like if they have chosen that post puzzle and that variable plus stack based puzzle, maybe they have wasted some of their time, and that's why their attempts will be low in the reasoning section. Okay, so rest all the questions were easy, it was doable, it was not that difficult if I compare it with the previous year. Okay, and we'll move on to the English section. So I don't remember every question, but somewhat I have written here those questions which I remember. So okay, so first was single fillers or the fill in the blanks. So the question was starting like this: only a small dash of the students were uh, after this I don't know what was written, so I just remember this blank. Okay, so here the options were like modicum, segment, percentages, sections, but according to me it won't suit here, this modicum. So I marked segment as answer, because if they had given the percentage as answer, maybe it will suit here, but they had given percentages. Okay, and in section also they had given sections, not section. So that's why I felt segment will be the correct answer. So do let me know in the comment section what you have marked for this. Okay, and one was like the parents or children, something was there, but the answer was promotes, I guess. Okay, and error detection question were there, so five questions. I think I marked only two questions from this section, I mean in this part. One was like can be, I don't know the questions actually, but I marked two questions and I'm having doubt in this. So do let me know if you remember any of the error detection question. Okay, then RC, it was regarding the Chinese goods, and it was a good passage, but all questions were not that easy, so they were a bit confusing for me because to understand. Okay, like 3 to 4 questions were like inference based, so like that it came. So this was one of the question, that is um, 30% of the profit was received by the company while rest dash the government. So the options were like taken by, went to, received for. So here I marked taken by the government. I felt this was the right answer. I don't know whether they had given went to or just went, I don't know, but at that moment I thought taken by will be the correct answer. That's why I marked it. And this won't suit here, but okay, let me know in the comment section what was your opinion about this and what you have marked for this. Okay, then they asked the opposite word for rise, so I marked as fall. Okay, remaining options I don't remember. Okay, then the synonym of the taste, here I marked it as flavor, and the options were like sip, try, flavor. Other two options were also there. I guess flavor is the correct answer. Okay, and one was like we have to identify which of the following statements are true according to the passage. So one was telling that it was like toy cut toys. That sentence was also there, and whatever. I really can't remember all those options now, but I just know A and C were correct, and the B option was wrong there because they were telling they are opening the new outlets. They had given wrong data. Okay, means if in the passage it was 1,200, here they had given it as 1,500. Also, in the passage it was there means they increase their outlets. They will increase their outlets when 2026 comes, so like that it was there, but in the question they had given it as 2027. So that's why I marked A and C here. And I am so sorry because now at a time I am imagining and thinking, and I am telling you whatever that is picturing in my mind, because after some time I will forget what was the exact question that came in the exam. And I tried my best to give the exact exam analysis as much as possible. So it was a parajumper sequence. So I only marked F as answer because remaining I was having confusion whether a B comes or D comes. So that's why I didn't take the risk here. So it was 5 questions. So do let me know what was the correct sequence for this. And there was one word swap. I mean 3 questions were there. So one was like A and E, means we have to swap A with E, so like that. And one was like A, B and C, E. So this one I don't remember now. Okay, then I don't know what we call these kind of questions. I call it as the multi-usage. Single, we use the single word in multiple purpose, like multi-context. Okay, so that was thick and object. I didn't mark this, even though I was feeling like B and C was the answer, but still I didn't mark this because I don't wanted to take the risk. And object, I think I marked the answer for this, but I don't know what I have marked. Okay. And so the first sentence was like thick people, the country has thick people. So it was not suiting well for this word. So that's why I thought B and C will be the answer. I think that's it with the English section. So coming to the quant section. So here I have written the questions which I remember. Okay. So they had given the simple interest question like um, actually correctly I don't remember what was the exact question. I mean here I try to recall as exact as possible. A person invests some amount at 5% for 3 years, and after that he gets the amount and interest. So that was again invested at 7% for 4 years, and they had given the interest. And also they asked what was the amount they invested earlier. I guess I solved this, but still I didn't get the answer which was there in the option. Okay, and next question, it was on percentage. A spent 10% of his salary on rent, and out of the remaining he spent 20% on grocery, and out of the remaining he invested in some schemes in the ratio of 1 is to 8, and the amount he invested in the scheme 1 is I think 475.0 something it was they had given. Okay, and we have to find his salary. In my mind I am getting so many numbers because 50,000, and some answer I got as 2,500, and some question I got as 2,000. I don't know which one is the answer for this. So do let me know in the comment section what was the answer for this. Okay, and there was one mixture allegation question. So initially the milk and water was in the ratio of I don't know whether it was 1:2 or 2:1. So 12 liters of the mixture was taken out and 2 liters of milk and 1 liter of water is added, and the ratio becomes 1:2. So find the initial quantity of the milk and water. Okay, so I don't know, but the question is exact, but maybe there will be a change in like 1:2 or 2:1, so like that. But the answer I was getting was C and D, because everything was cancelling out later. Okay, do let me know what was the answer you got. Okay, and one was on partnership, like P invested X and Q invested X minus 2000. uh, I mean, I don't know, but something was there for 6 months. Okay, and after that, P decreased his investment by 500, and the total profit at the end of the year of P and Q will be 9:8, and we have to find the value of X. Okay, so this is the exact question, but I don't guarantee the data. Like here it is X, this is right, and I don't know what was there here. Okay, and it 6 months was also right, and this is also right. I don't know whether this ratio is correct or not. Okay, so do let me know what was the answer for this. And A and B can fill the empty tank in 15 and 10 hours, and C can empty the tank in 30 hours. So both A and B together filled the tank for 5 hours. So after that, C was also opened. Then after how many hours the tank is, I mean the cistern is filled. So the question was like this. And as I told you, currently I don't remember the exact numbers there. This is right, this one also correct, so I'm not sure about whether it is 30 or not. But the answer was getting the answer I got was 1 hour 15 minutes. Okay, then there was one DI, 5 questions. So they had given the ratio of girl and boys in the ratio. Okay, and line graph, and they had given the number of girls. So this also very easy, but I took a lot of time because I had this graph as number of boys and girls, both boys and girls. So the first data was 420. Okay, so here they had given it in the ratio of 6:7. So I was like 6 plus 7 is equal to 13. 13x is equal to 420. And why I'm not getting the value for x? Okay, so I was like, it must come 52 because 13 fours are 52. So it must be whole number. So like that I was thinking, I wasted so much time. So later I got to know that this is only number of girls. So then I solved it. Okay, so and one question was also there. It was bit lengthy, but it was doable. So I got that answer as 328. I mean, then one question was like I was getting this equation like 66x minus 6000, that is equal to 54x minus 3600, and overall I was getting the value for x as 2000. I don't know which question it was. And quadratic equation, so one was C and D, and remaining two I got as less than or equal to. I don't know it was correct or not, but still I'm telling you this. Okay, and approximations, there were 5 questions. One question, for one question I got the 8 as answer, and some more was also there, but I am not able to recollect now. Okay, then caselet AI, so 3 questions, and DI, so I don't know because I didn't get a time to solve the another DI, so I left it. Okay, and this is one more question of that profit loss. So they had given the 2 items. The first one was marked I think 50 or 150 above the cost price, and later they gave the discount of 20% on that. Okay, so such that the CP of the second item is 250 more than the selling price of the item 1. I think marked so I think, I don't know they had given the variable or not. Okay, but I don't exactly remember what was the data they had given, but it was exact like this only. So overall, in reasoning I attempted 23 questions, English my attempts are 21, and in quants my attempts are 18. So overall it's 2 6, okay, overall my attempts are 62. And that's it. I only remember this number of questions, so I try to recollect as much as possible. So do let me know in the comment section what was your attempts, and if you know any of the questions other than this, do let me know in the comment section. And I hope this video will be helpful for the today's shift people also and the coming shift people also. And thanks for watching. Please to subscribe for more videos and analysis like this. Follow Banking Spark.